So, guys, last time I played a game by the name of Tyrone Souls, and the game was less than interesting. But then I figured out there was actually some deeper lore behind this game that I was missing out on. And this lore could potentially skyrocket this game into God status, one of the best games ever made. So, as we can see here, the way the game starts is a standoff with the police. And Tyrone just sets out to slaughter as many of them as possible. And you might be wondering, what is this? Is this Grand Theft Auto 6? Is this Saints Row? Is this any open world game ever where you can just do whatever you want, including attack random civilians and the police? No, there is something more in this game. And I'm going to let it play out for a little bit. Oh, let's up this mouse sensitivity until we get to that point. But up the mouse sensitivity again. This mouse, like, it requires like full arm movements, by the way. So if you're not comfortable with full arm movements, and the mouse is still on the screen. All right, get it out of here. I guess we'll just get used to it. Let's just go. But anyway, if you're not used to full mouse movements, full arm movements, that can be a little bit of a problem. But other than that, the mouse feels actually quite comfortable. So let's get into this. And yeah, it's just generic gunning down police officers. But trust me, something happens in the game. And it skyrockets this game to a new level. And everything kind of falls into place. So you see we're just gunning them down. Okay, we got a little jump going on. Boom, boom, boom. Take him out, you're gone. So we're at 7 kill count. Boom, that trash can just got a little bit of my wrath. And by the way, this song is actually quite fire. Like, I don't know where this is from or if this is like royalty free generic rap music, but it is quite fire. He's gone. Okay, we got a super guy here. Taking him, shooting him. This dude could take like 100 bullets. It's ridiculous. And he kills me. Okay, so right when he kills me, something great happens. And you might be wondering, something great upon death? What? Why? You're trash at the game. What's gonna happen here? Check this out. So we get the character that saves you in Tyrone Souls in this game, expanding the lore massively. And yes, Tyrone immediately tries to smash this woman, but get this. Watch this. Let's just skip past the dialogue because you don't really care. Yeah. Kill as many police officers as you possibly can. And then we find out that we're in like a never-ending, repeating timeline of Tyrones. There are infinite number of Tyrones in this universe, including ones that win. So she explains, she kind of lore dumps here and tells you that essentially the more you kill, the more powers you gain access, the more rewards you get. So there's a little store here, boom. So you can get upgrades to your Tyrone here that will make him essentially a machine when it comes to wiping out these, as they call them, pigs in the game. Now, I'm pretty sure they do that because I'm not sure Steam would allow them, like the developer, to call them police officers. Now, what is this here? Sneed Serum. Okay, it's not letting me get that. It says free, blah, blah, blah. Okay, right there. So it tells me I need to own apparently a game that is a prequel to even this game. So you see how like without knowing all of this, the game Tyrone Souls can come off as a generic, nonsensical game. But once the lore ties everything together, we have ourselves a masterpiece that rivals some of the greatest games of all time. Now I'm gonna go out here and try to kill again as before. And I will be honest with you, getting all the DLC, all the achievements in this game is actually quite difficult. It's not like, okay, you just have to gun down as many people as you can. It's like, no, you have to implement strategy. You have to even fight against the game itself because there are just so many bugs and glitches in this game, as you'll see later in the run here. But one of my favorite parts about any universe is just that there's like a universe of different games that tie everything together. I only knew about the first one because I saw it on a streamer's live stream, and they're apparently their voice was used in the game in the trailer. But no, it's like, okay, this is much more than we thought. Boom. And there's even tier systems to this, and there's unlockables, just unlimited potential, unlimited replayability. So we got the super guy this time. This time, it looks like that's randomly generated because he just had like a nightstick. He didn't have the minigun. It reminds me of Halo 3, like the minigun that you could walk around with. He wasn't like a Spartan warrior. He was just kind of an oversized police officer that can just swing a stick at you. Anytime one of those are killed, of course, you get access to better weapons. So up here, you'll see what I'm talking about when I say you have to fight against the game itself. Because they're lasers aimed at me, snipers. And I can't see the actual characters that I need to shoot. It's really strange. Like he's just phasing through a wall and he just I'm looking at him and I'm just instantly killed. And his sniper can go through walls apparently, but that's just part of the lore probably. Maybe there is something I'm missing out on, but I got 21 this time. And I think that's gonna be my final run for the playthrough. I am gonna do a little bit of, I guess, lore dump, not lore dump. What is it called? Lore. I don't even know what it's called. Like I'm just gonna essentially look into the lore a bit more because it seems like the dialogue does change depending on how many runs you do. So as you see here, Tyrone wants to quote unquote hit up the club, and this federal agent has the ability to transcend time and space and teleport Tyrone, as we saw in Tyrone Souls, which is actually the sequel to this game. So I'm playing the games backwards. With that being said, should I play Cuckold Simulator? I think I will. That was a complete accident, but it looks like you cannot kill her. But as you can see, the more you have to kind of play this game in stages. You can't just go in expecting to kill 100 police officers and be good. Even if by some weird coincidence, because let's be real here, on your first run, killing all the police officers would be quite the feat. If you manage to actually do that, I think it would be a wasted effort because you don't have access to the federal agent here. But as you can see here, some of the unlockables, the blessing of Saint Floyd, rest in peace to my nice porn star George Floyd. But I'm out. What is dangerous thug mode before we leave? Actually. Okay, so it's like a hard mode. Yeah, see, bullets can pierce all barriers. Oh, anyway, Upward Ninja signing out.